down 96.6% off its high. Is Canoo stock a buy right now? That's precisely the question I'm going to answer in this video, looking at the company's latest financial figures. So let's get right into it. Starting with revenue. And what you see is a blank chart here for the company's revenue. And I'm showing this to make a point here, and that is that the company has yet to really start manufacturing and delivering these cars, delivering their electric delivery vans or electric delivery trucks, whatever you want to call it. They haven't yet really ramped this up. Now, a couple of weeks ago, they delivered 3 vehicles to NASA, and that was an excellent start. And they really have to start ramping it up from there. So, as you might imagine, with the company not yet making deliveries of its orders, it is losing a lot of money, 81.5 million to be precise in its most recent quarter, but it has lowered some of its quarterly costs and it is reducing that cash burn rate. And you can look at the cash flow from operations and it shows a similar story. 67 million in losses in its most recent quarter, but that was better than the 120 million in losses it incurred for a few quarters in 2022. So it's reducing its costs and it's starting delivering vehicles. So it's right on the cusp of ramping up production and generating meaningful amounts of revenue. But since it's losing so much cash, I wanted to look at how much cash it has and how long it can sustain itself without going back to investors and asking for more capital. And the answer is not very much. It only had 6.7 million in cash as of the end of its most recent quarter, and the company has taken steps already to raise this cash balance. Now, some of those steps that the company is taking could potentially dilute shareholders, which is not ideal but necessary when you're working with a company that needs to put up so much upfront investment to build out the foundation to be able to sell these cars and deliver these cars, these electric vehicles, and then they will reap the benefits in the years following. The problem for investors is that this is hard to quantify just how much vehicles they're going to sell, at what price, and when this is going to start happening. The investors have very little information regarding that, so the stock is highly speculative because you just don't know enough. You just don't have a lot of information. So you're looking at these steps as milestones, like, okay, excellent, they hit that milestone. Nice, they hit that milestone. They hit that milestone, and those are good steps forward, but there's just little information to go off of when you're making this investment decision. So I would put this stock in the category of high risk and high reward, or potential high reward. And looking at its valuation, it's trading at a forward price to sales of 0.345. And this is down significantly, as is its stock price, because investors have become less tolerant of investing in these kinds of speculative growth stocks. They're looking for more companies that are profitable, generating cash flow, as the market rate of interest has increased and the cost of capital has increased. Companies like Canoo have been punished. So if they can start making deliveries and ramping up deliveries of their electric delivery vans, that could be a huge positive to the stock price. Although for now, this stock remains too risky for me to recommend. And so for that reason, I would say no, this stock is not yet a buy. I would say let's monitor this stock for another quarter, another 2 quarters, and let's keep updating on their milestones, on their progress, and then we'll reevaluate the decision once we get more information from Canoo, which of course I will be providing you as soon as it's available. All right, so to answer the question again, no, I will not say Canoo stock is a buy right now. All right, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.